Hey ladies, so please like the video and also subscribe to the channel. I was hoping that somebody from the political section of YouTube and Black politics was going to find this. However, I've been sitting on this for uh, probably about 3 or 4 months now. The Heritage Foundation is a conservative political think tank, and they have a trustee named Dr. Larry Arnn. Dr. Arnn is the president of Hillsdale College, which is a liberal arts college, but very conservative. They're so conservative that they don't allow people to take student loans at their college and a couple of other things. It's an interesting place. Well, I want you to hear this interview that Dr. Larry Arnn did with this gentleman named Kevin Roberts, where his dissertation was about us. All right, let's hear this, and you can let me know in the comments what you think.
I went there because, all kidding aside, well, we like Texas, although my wife is from a place near Lafayette too. We're adopted Texans. We've lived there a couple times, and we consider the Texas Hill Country one of our favorite places. But as a scholar, Texas had the best assortment of early American historians who focused on the slave trade, which was my interest. And so professionally, it was a good place to be, even though I was, as I am now, a conservative Christian. I was treated well. I was professionally formed well, had a really excellent training there as a historian, as a social historian.
Why the slave trade? How'd you get interested in that?
You know, when I was doing my master's, Larry, at Virginia Tech, where I also had really good formation and training, I got interested in the African-American family historically, because in a class on family history, I read Daniel Patrick Moynihan's report on the Black family from the 60s. And the gentleman who became my thesis advisor was a scholar of social history and family history. And he said, Roberts, you might just want to pursue your interest in the Black family. And I just kept going farther back in time, eventually found some plantation records in which the plantation owner in central Virginia kept very detailed records, genealogical records of generation after generation after generation of slaves. This is highly unusual, as you know. And that, the short version is, led me to real appreciation for some of the macro level changes that were happening, in particular, to sum up here, the transition from the transatlantic slave trade coming to an end, legally at least, in the United States in 1808, as you know, and the domestic slave trade, where slaves were being sold by the scores from the upper South to the lower South. My dissertation focused on that.
You heard it here, ladies. You heard it here. I'm looking forward to seeing your comments with regards to this and how you think Project 2025 and what's happening in the conservative movement is going to affect the Black family. Do you think it's going to be positive? Do you think it's not going to be positive? Is it going to be 50-50? Do you think not much is going to change? Again, I'd love to hear your comments with regards to this.